Hi, it's Katie, and today I'm going to do a storytime video for you all. The reason being is because I just thought it would be kind of interesting. That's a personal thing though, so hopefully it will. Getting into it, today I'm going to tell you about how I got into BTS, or Bulletproof Boy Scouts. I won't accept it. I'll keep calling them Bulletproof Boy Scouts. Even like in 20 years, I will still call them that, because that's what they started as, and they can't go back. They can't go back. They can't go back. They can't go back. Not to me. So, how I got into BTS. So, I have two friends who got me into K-pop, but they were into BTS first before anybody else was. But they showed me War Hormone. They showed me Dope. They showed me Boy in Love, and I was like, I like this song. I like these songs. I like this. And I was just kind of, entertaining. I was entertained by them for sure. But like, I didn't know them, and I didn't really know them at all. And I was like, what's going on? Stuff like that. And it wasn't until I was trying to actually look for other music that wasn't K-pop, because my friends had told me, oh man, you're into K-pop a lot. So I was like, okay, I'm going to stop being into like alternative rock. I'm going to stop being into K-pop. I'm going to find some more music. And actually, I went to this list that was top 100 hip-hop songs. And I wanted more about rap. I was like, rap. I'm going to get into rap. Why not? And so the top of the list was actually Rap Monster. And I think it was Do You. And he was like the #1 hip-hop album of the year.
I'm not pop, I'm not rock, I'm not funk, I'm not R&B or hip-hop. 아직도 뭔지도 모르는 애도 전부 다 파락윗바.
Which is amazing. And so I looked at the video and I was like, what is this? Like, at the first I was kind of like, wait, what? Like, why is this happening? What is going on? And then I did more, and I watched, I think, his other video that was out, and I was like, alright, so then I did some some researching on the line, and I was like, oh, he's in BTS. Okay. Who's BTS? Like, I think I knew who BTS was, but I wasn't, like, really. And I think it was that day, or the next day, that Run came out. The video Run. And I watched it, and Rap Monster was just, like, there. And he littered because he just like throws his cup down, and I was just like, I was sunk so hard already. I was like, holy hell. And then the song, and it was just immaculate. The cinematography, because I really love film, was just what I've never seen before. I didn't know how much I would get into them, and I went on Tumblr. I don't go on Tumblr anymore. That's another story for another time. But I went on Tumblr. They had all these like Vine stuff. And at the time I thought Suga was my bias. The reason being is that I found a Vine, I think it was a Vine or a video on Tumblr, where Suga was on the toilet, okay? I had never seen a K-pop idol on the toilet before, and I was like, he's my bias, because he has the courage and the confidence to be on the toilet and just be like, I don't give a crap. So I thought Suga was my bias for not actually the longest time, just like a while. And then it was like, no. Like, Rap Monster just kept coming up, and he was like, no, babe, no. It's not Suga, it's me. It's me. And I was like, I couldn't deny it any longer. He was the one who got me into it, and he's the one that just drew me in. And his hooks are deep, I guess you could say. Why does this sound so serious? I don't know. But really, so it wasn't about till, I don't know. Again, I've been into them. I've been in the hole. They definitely light up my life, I will say. I love watching their comedy videos. I love watching their dance videos. I think that they are such a raw personality, like, in itself. I love their dynamics, and I love how the group functions and stuff like that. And the obsession with Jin happened because my friends and I, we played Pictionary, and we played a charades. And we had mostly BTS stuff in there. We had all the members of BTS because we knew all of the members of BTS. And then we had videos, and they were like SHINee, EXO, and then BTS videos, because at that time we were at the height of our BTS thing. This is before Fire. This is before the big boom. This is before they got really, really famous. And this is like, you know, in that stages between that time. So for us, it was our BTS prime. So I got Jin, and I was like, I don't know anything about Jin, and I was like, I can't just draw a person dead, because I was like, you know, he dies in the videos, and all I knew about him at that time was that he cooked. That was it. That was completely it. And I knew that I thought that him and V at the time were like the bestest of friends, and I'm like, I can't just draw V and BFF, like, I can't do that. I can't. It's like, what's going on? So what I drew this. I think I drew cooking. And I like drew the kitchen and stuff like that. They're like, what the hell? What? It's just, I'm like, it's Jin. It's like, oh, it's Jin? It's like, I didn't know anything else about Jin. And it's like, and then like Jin, I then adopted Jin as like this. I call him a squishy bias, because every time he comes up in every video, I squeal, I love him, I adore him. He's like, a squishy bias is different than another bias, because it's kind of just like, you take your squishy bias, and then you just squeeze him, and you're like, oh my god, I love you, you're so cute, you're so cute, you're so cute, you're so cute, which is different from like Ratmon, because yeah, Ratmon's cute to be in sometimes, but he's more, again, like, I don't know, like, again, he just has that draw where he's like, I got you, babe. Like, I got you. You're you. Like, I think Nicole's already published my birthday torture thing with John Yun, and she did this, like, thing during it, which was like, he's looking at you, he's like, I know you're looking at me, so, that's kind of what a bias is. It's like, he knows he's got you. The looks he's giving you is in your mind, and he knows that you know that you get this kind of thing, and that's your bias to me. The one that most draws you in, and the one who most just like shakes your whole existence, like, oh, okay, you, which is different from the biased wrecker who wrecks your existence. Difference, very close though, very close in comparison. It's very hard to differentiate wrecker from bias. And then and for me, squishy bias. I always have the squishy bias in a group. I have a collection of squishy biases, and they're mine to hold them forever. It's kind of like, you know, in Finding Nemo, me and my squishy, you will always be my squishy. It's my squishy, my squishy.
Hey, little guy.
You wanted to go through the trench.
I shall call him Squishy, and he shall be mine, and he shall be my squishy. Come here, Squishy. Come here, little squishy.
So for BTS, that is how I got into it. I got into it from Ratmon, then I got into Run, and I've been in since then. I have been a faithful fan. However, since the current years, I've kind of stepped back from them, actually. Even though I bought an album from them. Wink, wink. But I still, like, haven't really been... I haven't been watching and like their dance videos. I haven't been watching their funny videos. And I think that's just because I was kind of... I knew they had so much appreciation. I knew they had so many people who would go watch them and so many people who would love them. And it wasn't that I thought BTS was just my special group that I could keep forever and ever. That's just unrealistic to think about. To think that you have a group or you have a group and it's your group. But it's just that, like, I want to cast a light on other groups that aren't as appreciated, that aren't as loved, that they don't have the views and they don't have people who know who they are. And I know there's a lot of new K-pop fans that are in this community, and I and Nicole, we want to be there to show them what the old and what there also is out there other than BTS, GOT7, EXO, Blackpink, Twice. There are more groups, and they are fantastic, and there are more companies, and there's more things than Big Bang. You know, they're not old, okay? But again, there's a lot of new fans coming in, and they don't know the rules, they don't know how to respect, they don't know the culture, they don't know how to deal with, you know, this new kind of thing. You know, it's not something that's, you know, I mean, I know there's not like rules of K-pop. There's no like actual rules. There's no like a set in stone rules, but there is some manners, I would say, some respect that needs to be laid down. Again, not every single ARMY or every single new K-pop fan is like this at all, by any means necessary. But I do think that a lot of people coming into the fandom and a lot of people coming into the genre do not really know, you know, common decency, I would say. Common, you know, because there's a lot of like scandals, a lot of bad things that ARMYs have done. ARMYs, not just ARMY in general. ARMYs have done that have not really reflected well on the BTS and the BTS like other fans, and then all of the K-pop community in general. We're not all like that. We're not all destined to hate on somebody who has died or hate on people, and that's something that Nicole and I want to be a runner of no hate. You know, we're not here to bash other groups. We're not here to hate on people. We're not here to say our group is better than the other group. We're here to give our honest opinion, and sometimes our honest opinions are not, oh, it's so wonderful all the time. Oh, it's so wonderful. We're here to give an honest opinion, and we're here to love K-pop. Simple as that. It's not anything different. We're not here to be like, oh, my group's better than you. My bias is better than you. No. Yeah, oh, you're into that group? That group is awful. No, none of that. None of that. That's not what we're about. That's not what the K-pop community wants to be. And that's not what the K-pop community was with the so many years in the past that I have been a part of it. And I know people who have been in it for so many years. I have a friend of a friend who her mom was into K-pop. Whoa! That's amazing! Whoa! Did my voice just crack on that? Whoa! That's just mind-blowing to me. I couldn't even imagine growing up with K-pop. That's just mind-boggling to me. And I can imagine that it has been a warm and fuzzy community. To me, it's been a warm and fuzzy community, and K-pop brings me the uttermost joy in life. It really does. It gives me a great joy. Anime also gives me that. Video games also give me that. I have these things in my life that help me deal with everything else that's here. And I'm sure you do too. And if you guys agree with me, go on and give a like, comment down below, give me your thoughts. How did you guys get into BTS? How did you guys get into your favorite groups? How did you get into K-pop in general? Tell me, let me know down in the comments below. And I'm going to end this story time here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to like, share with your friends, subscribe. I think it's in this corner. It's a little ice cream cone. If you guys want to do more content, more reactions are coming soon, and more trying to figure out what content. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. Next videos I'll be with Nicole, and yeah, thanks again. Have a nice day. Bye!